750 degrees. Why would you run your Kong this high? Only if you're doing a maintenance burn. What's a maintenance burn? Cleaning the interior. The grates, the diffuser plate, the dome, the body. But I'll damage my grill. No, you won't. They're made to run this hot and hotter. Should you do it every day? No. But, like I said, this is a maintenance clean. You look at my grill, the diffuser, the racks, even the dome, which is pretty gnarly. It's time for a high heat burn. Yep, should come out looking brand new. So I'm gonna close this lid and let it burn until she burns out. Everything's gonna be wide open today. Down low and up top. See where we are now? It's gonna do that till she burns out. So let's see how it looks inside. Well, the grates have ash on them. Diffuser has ash on it. That's all stuff that we can clean off. I got a steel brush that just gently wipe. Everything's coming off. My grates are stainless steel, so I won't hurt them. But let's look at the diffuser. She's pretty clean. Nothing that a wipe down of the ash won't fix. If you remember, this thing was coated pretty well in grease. Can you see this? Remember how dark and crusty everything was? Look how nice and white it is now. And all the ash just wipes down. We'll have remnants in the bottom, which, you know, your ash tool will help you get those out. And I need to do a vacuum. I'll vacuum all this out. As discussed, my gasket is now shot. I knew that going in. I needed to replace it, but did the burn off prior to replacing the gasket because there's no need in doing it twice. Now my dome, I'm a little surprised that it's not cleaner, but that's also coming off. I'd expected it to be a little whiter like my ceramic fire pot, but that's all right. I'd say this was a success. It took roughly 10 hours for it to totally cool off. I let it extinguish itself. I did not mess with it. A couple of things you need to make sure you do is check the bands on your Kamado. Now that you've, did your fire burn, make sure they're nice and tight. Check the hinges on the back so that your lid is steady. And also take the screws off of your top adjustment, your top vent. Clean all that up. And get the gunk out of the inside of your vent as well. This top vent also has a gasket, so remember to replace this when you replace the gasket between your lid. So remember, top vent and lid both have gaskets that will be needing to be replaced. Some additional maintenance is taking a flat blade razor, just scraping along the edge and getting up all of this old felt. Can't put down good stuff on top of bad stuff. So I'll work around this entire bottom edge, and I'll also do the lid edge. And yes, you also have to do on your top vent. So let me ask you, does this look good enough to you? Well, if you can't see this on the top of your grill, then the answer is no. It might feel smooth, but it's not smooth. There is still felt here. More work to be done. Take your time. Don't chip your ceramic. We're making sure that you're getting this top level clean. Make sure it's not grease. I just went over with this rag, and you see what I pulled off? That's grease, that's not felt. I'll give this another clean up. Wipe it down, make sure it's clean. Maybe put a little bit of acetone on it. We'll see, a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And then I'll lay another layer of felt. Pretty brittle. When applying the felt, just undo a little at a time. Don't unravel all of the backing, otherwise you'll have a real challenge applying it. So again, just a little at a time until you get all the way around. So one final look at everything. Felt on the top, felt on the bottom. And my fire pit, firebox. Whole lot cleaner than it was. Still a little bit of residue in the bottom, but for the first time in 3-4 years for it to have a fire burn clean, I'd say it was pretty good. I hope this video is useful to you. Like, tell your friends, share, subscribe. Smoke on.